You have been getting a great massage from your husband. Your back had been so tense and hell. You were kind of hot in this house right now. How does it feel? He asked as you pet Hoshi. Well, it is warm, but summer's killing me. You sigh. I would ask if you wanted to go to the pool, but he trailed off. I hate paying just to go swimming. You spoke. Oh, by the way, I got a wedding invitation from my brother. You said, God, not her. He sighed. When is it? He asked. This month. You sighed. What? He asked a little bit loud. Yes, but they didn't even send one for you. They just said, +1, and I think that's bullshit. You spat. No, I don't mean that. I'm thinking about us. More of you and the baby. He spoke. Just imagine. You have 4 hours of sleep, me probably the same. Just imagine. She wants you to get pissy. He then kissed the back of your neck. His hands then slid to the lower back to massage. But I'm just saying she's jealous. You giggle. You heard him hum. What do you mean? He asked. You sighed, giggling a little bit. Oh, I live in the big city, apartment, in the sky. You move your left hand looking up at your wedding ring. And getting my hand on a good job and a fucking hot and amazing husband. You then lowered your hand, looking to see him a little pink. Stop it, he spoke timid. Aw, but it's true. You have done all the dirty work for me. You giggled, and he looked up at you. What the hell does that mean? He chuckled. Oh, I don't know. Cleaning the dishes, folding clothes. Hell, you massaged my feet. You turned to him. That takes some fucking balls. You kissed him. I'm just glad you don't have a foot fetish. You giggled. Oh, God. I think I'd kill myself before that happens. He then began to kiss you, which, this time, had been tickling you. But seriously, do you want to go? He asked as he pulled away. I have to. Family is shit. You got up, and they will cause a fucking riot if I don't. You walked around, hand on your belly. Tenko sighed, hoping he could find something to do to help. You were the oldest out of the family, and the fact that you were the first one married, get semi-rich, and even have the first one to have children, Tenko wanted to calm you down and make you happy, but this wedding wasn't happening and helping at all. Hey Yin, why don't we leave that till a couple days before? He smiled, getting up and going to you. You aren't in the bridal party, nor anything else like the photos, so why not you just leave the wedding to me? He kissed your cheek. Yeah, I shouldn't care right now. You sighed, rubbing your temples. And why not you go relax and I'll deal with them? He smiled. Only if you cuddle me. You huffed, to which he chuckled. Of course, let me grab my phone and you can lay on me. He went to the bedroom and came back with a light blanket to cover you. He sat down, to which you landed down on his chest as he pulled out his phone to text his technically his brother-in-law. He had wrapped an arm around you as you watched TV, finding something to watch that was to your liking and not boring. He then texted your brother, and your brother wasn't happy, but he was not about to tell you what they wanted from you. Apparently, his fiancé's dress was too big on her, and she wanted you to fix it. All because you were a seamstress. Yes, you had made some beautiful clothes, and he wasn't going to tell you about your sister-in-law. Yes, She will be pissed with you, but he won't let her talk to you. But let's talk about why the two of you hated each other so much. Let's start. First, the bachelorette party was ruined because of her. When you were at the bridal party, you were having your time together with your girls. She had slipped and pushed you into a table, causing the dress to be torn, then causing drama that didn't need to happen. Then, when you told your brother, he didn't believe you, saying it was an accident. But then, when you were on your wedding day, she did something that made you and Tenko pissed. She had been wearing not just white, but along with red and black. If you don't know what that means, red means I slept with the groom, and black means I want this marriage to end badly. And white, you know. Then, when you were at the reception, she had been so drunk, so bad that many people were uncomfortable with her own presence. Then, when asked to leave, he was glad it was him instead of you doing it, because she was pissed, pouring the wine that was provided on him. But he ended up calling the police, and his brother-in-law was not happy, yelling at shouting him at doing this. But after all that, how could they be so bitchy? And that's not all. When you and him had been at Christmas dinner with them, you hadn't told them you were pregnant, and she was so quick to tell you not to eat anymore because you looked, quote-unquote, too fat and didn't need seconds. That had been the final straw. You ended up telling everyone that you were pregnant. Your parents had been happy, but both you could see that she was not pleased. Yin, they said, it's okay if you can't come and wish the baby good health. He waited for some time for you to hum or something. Hun? He asked, and then realized you were asleep. He smiled. He'll have to deal with your family. And you later. You had been so close and he didn't want anything to cause you trouble. Hell, you could give birth any moment now. Hoshi, come here. He smiled to the puppy that played with a toy. He barked and ran over to his feet. Shh, she's asleep. He smiled to the puppy. The puppy then whined out a bit, then jumping on the couch and laying right down next to him. He sighed, thinking how to deal with your family. He then puts his phone down, cuddling you, slowly drifting to sleep. When he woke up, you were gone. Hoshi was still sleeping on his lap. He saw that the office light was on, so he walked in to see you looking at the bookcase. What manga are you reading now? He chuckled, walking to you. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Sailor Moon, Spy X Family, or hell, that new hero one. What's it called? My Hero something? You took one of the mangas you owned and wanted to read. So, what did my brother say? You asked as you fully turned to him. Tenko scratched the back of his head. Oh, he says it's fine if you don't make it. He just wishes for you to be fine. He smiled. You looked at him weirdly confused. Okay. You nodded. But must I ask, where's Hoshi? He always follows you. You pointed to his feet, both you seeing that he was nowhere to be seen. You two went back to the couch, and nothing. No puppy. He was nowhere to be. He went over to the couch, looked under it, and still no puppy. He got up and looked all over the living room, freaking out. Tenko, watch. You smiled, walking over to the kitchen. He then watched you pick up the dog food and shake it a bit. That's when he heard little claws of Hoshi scamper along the wooden floor. Both of you had heard it in the bedroom, so you went. To see, Hoshi was stuck. Half his body was underneath the dresser, and Tenko walked over to the dresser and helped Hoshi out. But he went right back in. He took the puppy in his arms and looked under. Hoshi's favorite toy, which he had been playing with earlier, was under. He took the toy and threw it out. Hoshi went after it as fast as his little legs can go, and then saw the food and quickly went after it. You giggled as the puppy ran through your legs. God, that scared me. Tenko said as he reached your side. You laughed as he went to kiss your neck. That was when you got a really bad stomach pain. You held your belly, Tenko coming to hold you. But as the pain came, it went. God, I'm fine. You held your head. Are you really? He asked. Yeah, but I think I need to sit. You sighed, waddling over to the couch and huffing. Are you in labor? He asked, holding your hand. No, I would know. You sigh. Tenko looked like a sad little puppy, patting his head. But I think I'm close. You sighed. Why, is it because you have been waking up in the night from cramps? He asked, sitting on the floor. Yeah, you sighed. You closed your eyes, feeling the warmth of his hand in yours. Then you felt him massage your hand. You sighed, smiling. You know you don't have to do that. You smiled at him. But what if I want to? He asked, looking at you. Then does that mean I get to brush your hair? He asked. You could tell something was in his words. No, you spoke. Aw, came out of his mouth. Hoshi then toddled over with his squeaky toy in mouth, then sat down next to Tenko. He picked up the toy and threw it, hearing the squeaks as it bounced around, still massaging your hand. God, you're such a good husband. How did I deserve such a good one? You ask, looking lovesick for him. He then kissed your hand like a little knight and sat by you, kissing you on the forehead. What do you want for supper? He asked, closing in on you to kiss your forehead yet again. Ooh, you guys are close. I wonder if it's gonna be a girl or a boy. I already know the genders. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to wait until, well, definitely not tomorrow because I don't even have a part 4. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye!